Hey guys, Chris here with a new deck profile. I'm here with David Rooks, and he has Orcust, Dark Warrior, Orcust.
Phantom of the Opera, Dark Orcust Warrior.
Yeah, Phantom of the Opera, that's cool.
Phantom of the Opera.
Okay.
Alright. So I just topped this locals. I went undefeated. I lost one game because of I went out for a smoke break, and then when I came back, I got a game loss. And then he went first, you know how it goes. So I played 2 Heart Pour, 2 Skeleton, 1 Bombard, and then 1 World 1. The ratios are going to change a little bit when we get the new guy. The deck is going to change a little bit when he comes out, but it's honestly going to be fairly simple. But those are all the Orcusts and World Legacy. I play 2 Dark Grepher, 1 Armageddon Knight, and then double Destiny Hero Malicious. It's, you know, this is part of the combo. Anyone who plays the deck, they know. Especially when Nightmare comes out, you're going to play this maybe at 3, depends. Then I play 3 Connector, and I actually play 2 Aqua Dolphin. This will actually change later on, but actually it works fairly well, and I actually don't mind drawing into one of them. I have some interesting combos with that, but that's that package. And then for the last of the monsters, I played 2 Boots and 1 Cloak. It's the right ratio. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, I play 3 Instant Fusion, Soul Charge, Monster Reborn, Rhoda,
Hornet
Drones, Foolish.
How do you like Hornet Drones?
Hornet Drones is actually very good. It's just another warrior extender, and honestly, I've had that in hand plus another warrior. They end up ashing or something to my connector, and they think they got me, and I can still combo off.
Now they can't be destroyed by battle or artifact.
Babel.
Or if you wanted
and then I'm actually going to play 2 of this when the Nightmare guy comes out. It's going to be a little different, but right now just 1.
Every time you flick your cards like that, my camera moves, so careful.
I play 5 equip cards because you don't want to draw into it. I play this. The only reason why I haven't taken this out and put in something else is because honestly this has actually come up for me a lot to like have this in hand. It can get shuffled back into the deck, as well as it helps you get over problematic monsters. And then the rest are obviously they work. Drawing any of them, obviously, except for the sword, is like a combo piece, and then this just helps because you can put it back, so it doesn't matter. And then the last spell, the one rank up magic, because I do as a thought during my opponent's turn.
How do you like thought?
It's honestly really good because I can either if I have connector and a warrior extender, I can bar for 6. And after that, if I don't,
careful when you're doing that.
Yeah, if I as a thought, it's usually game over by then. And then I play 2 of these and 3 of these. I see people play it differently. I see people play 3 of this and 3 of this. I'd actually rather play more of this because I want to see this. This is an extender.
So what happens if like you already have a Burgundy engraved and then you have 1 in hand? Like,
why would I have it engraved? At that point, I've already comboed. So a lot of the time, what I'll end up doing is, if I need to, I can add it to hand, activate it on my opponent's turn, and get another Gunbar.
Okay.
Or again, it could just be a monster, another warrior extender, or even a level 4 for going to ring 4. Extra deck. So I do play this, and in all honesty, I never go into this first turn. This is actually late game, and it comes up.
I've seen you go in first turn.
Now, I have, but the only reason why is because since I knew what I was playing, Gunbar wasn't a good option. And I knew that they didn't have any interruptions depending on what it was. So a lot of time I only go this if I have a good setup and I know what because this actually wins against most certain decks. But most of the time I will Gunbar instead, and this is actually like if they get over that board, I actually go into it afterwards and they don't expect it. Because you either run Gunbar or you usually run this. I run both. Then the Gunbar, because obviously getting Gunbar for 4 sucks. I play the 1 Orchestration, and then the 1 Nergirsu. I do go into them, and this is, again, usually for turn 2, or if I'm going second.
Just put the card on the board.
Shut up. If you guys don't know what any of these cards do, then you guys are shit out of luck. Alright, so then summon Sorceress because, you know, main play. And, you know, Bardiche because he's awesome. He's honestly made this deck very, very viable. Can I play one Galatea? I see people play two, and I would, but you only need one. And I can actually recycle it in certain ways, depending on the combo. You can actually recycle that. I've actually played two Soul, and this will change after the new stuff comes out. It'll get changed to a Mermaid. But I've actually had it to where I'll go add, and they'll, you know, Ghost Ogre it, and then I'm still able to, depending on, I'll only add if I can go into another one, and they'll Ghost Ogre one of them, and I go into the other one, and then just special on my word and go off. The one Cerberus, the main reason why I play him over Phoenix is because I'll play Phoenix sooner or later as well, but this just goes better with some of the combos that I have for the deck, and I like the Link arrows better. And then the last Link is Link Rebo, just because I played the level 1 plus Horror is combo, and level, you know, any way you get the level 1 plus something else is combo, so this just helps. This will be taken out though later on.
I can't.
Okay.
Look what I'm doing.
Alright, so I play the XYZs, I play Azathoth, I play Thanos, and then I play this. I want to take this out, but I love and hate this card. It comes up sometimes, so you kind of have to play it.
Do you ever use the effect of special summon?
This, sometimes, but that very rarely comes up. It's usually just, you know, XYZ in front of Bardiche, pop, and then pop another card. It works out. And I've popped Bardiche and then special summon the Bardiche back. So there's a lot of different things you can do. This, you just...
Wait, you can special summon the Burgundy?
Yes, with any of the trap card.
Oh right, of course the trap, yeah. Okay, I thought you were talking about Break Sword.
No, what'll end up happening is I'll pop it, and usually I go into this either game 2 where they're going first, or like, you know, if they go first and it doesn't take more than 2 turns to win. This is usually like turn 3 or 2 that I use this, and then I'll have a Fogblade Engrave. And the combo is you can basically do this during your opponent's turn. And then the last is obviously the one Raijin. I'm actually gonna put in another one just because I play 3, and then if you go first, you don't go into this. This is actually good to go into, like, if they go first, or if you don't get it. There's just a lot of different things. Alright, now I got the side deck. The side deck is gonna be weird. A lot of people play certain things that I don't play, but we'll go into it. Twin Twisters, because I hate certain back rows. Certain back rows just kill, and I want to get rid of those. Same with Hatronade. It's like Ultra-Geist, you know, Sky Strikers.
Paleo. Oh, they can chain to that, right? Paleo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Book of Eclipse, because if you have a walking floodgate, this is like the best way to get rid of it. And sometimes not being able to add can hurt. But it depends. It depends on the matchup. If I'm going first, then I won't side this. If I'm going second, I'll usually side this depending on the deck. And then I actually side my Call by the Graves. I don't main them because I usually have enough extenders that go off even if they have hand traps. But game 2, they'll usually side in a whole bunch, and then that's when I side this in. And then they don't expect it because they didn't see me have it. A lot of times they'll see my deck because I go through a lot of it. So they're like, okay, he has no Cold Buy, and then they side in a whole bunch, and then they don't expect me to side in Cold Buy. And then I side this just for Ultra-Geist, because Ultra-Geist can, once they get advantage over you, it's kind of hard to build up advantage, especially if they're able to hit the right things. So just basically dropping a reboot at the right time is basically game. So that's it for the side. Do you want me to show you a quick...
Yeah, sure, hold on. Okay, so what are you doing?
So I'm going to show just the combo. The combo just needs these. These are just going to be random cards. So 3 random cards. The combo will change depending if you draw one of the combo pieces, but it's basically the same thing. So let's say you have this in your opening hand.
Field center.
Yep, field center. So what you would basically do is you activate this. Okay. With that, you summon your dude. And you normal. Now a lot of times you normal first because obviously you want them to you want to bait out the ash with this. But so if you instant fusion first, they won't ash, they'll wait. So if you go connector, they think you've committed because you committed your normal summon. So then they'll ash that if you but if not, we'll go effect. summon Aqua Dolphin. Now, this depends on, what monsters. Since you have a 22, most of the time you'll be able to rip a card out of their hand. So we're just going to go, say, for the sake of the conversation, you're able to rip 2 cards with Aqua Dolphin. So what you would do is you'd go Aqua Dolphin, send 1, you rip 1. Then from here, you would go Link into your Soul Day, and you will actually add with your Soul Day. And what you'll add is you'll just add another connector.
What would happen if it gets ogred?
If it gets ogred, then a lot of times, again, if depending on your hand,
You can extend.
you can extend. And again, you already seen their hand, so you're not gonna go for it if they have the hand trap.
Okay.
So a lot of times you get the hand trap, you see your hand, and then your plays adjust accordingly. But this is assuming they don't have a hand trap and you're able to rip with Dolphin.
Okay.
So then you go, boom, you added, and you go activate, tribute,
Then effect again.
effect again. So that's 2 cards, right?
And also your Orcust gets off in the graveyard. So discarding them isn't bad.
Yeah. So if you, that's why I play multiple. Some people who play the deck, they only play like 1 of each, but that's kind of bad. So I'll go effect. So then we send the quick cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna summon him. Effect. Send that. So then part of this combo is, so when we summon it, we'll summon it in this zone. That's very important. So we link off, because this is going to stay on the board for a little bit, and it's important that he's in the farthest most zone. Then you're going to go into Summon Sorceress. From here, you're going to go effect, banish, to special summon. And what you're going to special summon,
Put your banish in the other link zone.
okay, that's banished. Okay, so then you're special summon this. Effect the Summon Sorceress, obviously. You're gonna go to 1. From 1, you go Link. This. So then you'll use 1's effect in graveyard to banish to summon. Then you use this one, and this honestly depends. This is one way you can extend if you want to. So if you drew into like another Orcust monster and you have that in hand, instead of shuffling back and getting the Babylon, you can actually shuffle back and get the return, because in all honesty, once you Dumbledore them for 6, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter at that point of having an activation during their turn, because then you can just do it again your next turn.
Babylon?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Babylon. So Babylon's activated. From there, you're gonna link off these 2. And you're summon your Bardiche. From here, you're just gonna get this out of the way, just because. Banish these 2 to add this. So this is your banished. Yeah, just leave it right here. So that's your hand. Then from here, you're gonna use the effect of Bardiche, and you're gonna send Cloak, and what you're gonna set is actually the quick play. So you set the quick play. From here, you're gonna banish the Cloak, and you're gonna add Boots. When you have this, you're gonna link these 2 off. So you link these off, and this is gonna get you your Gumblar. So now, the reason why this is in here is very important. From here, you'll banish your Skeleton Engrave to special summon this into. You can either do it here or you can do it here. It doesn't matter because you're gonna overlay. So no matter what, you're gonna get 2. So we'll just. You're gonna get random cards, so you have 3. Okay, so pick 1. Pick 2. This one and this one. These 2. Okay. So then that's 2 from your opponent, so that's 4. You'll overlay. And then this is when you go into Thanos. Thanos effect, detach. And then at this point you can you have 1 card in hand. Even if they didn't get this, let's say for the sake of the conversation they got the other card, you can banish this and add this to hand, because at this point you don't need them anymore. So even if you didn't get the Phoenix Blade, you can add it. That's just an extra card. If not, it's fine. So then this is what you end at. A lot of times, let's say it did get it. Instead of adding this, you'll just add one of these. So you would add this, end up setting this, banishing another 2 warriors. So you banish 1 warrior, 2 warriors. Well, We'll just do one of them because the other ones were not guaranteed. So only the guaranteed warriors, banish those two to add this. Okay. So now you have 2 in hand. You end your turn. So you got them for 4 cards during their turn. Draw phase effect, and then you activate this. And then now they're as a thought. You get Gumbler for another 2. If they didn't get this, if they got this, then you got this. If not, you didn't. It doesn't matter because you'll have to discard this from hand. But now you just Gumbler them from 6 basically, and they can't activate any monster effects. So even if they have any reoccursion from graveyard, it won't work. And that's the combo.
So would you change anything about the deck?
How?
Would you change anything about the deck?
When the new cards come out, there's going to be a couple changes because there's a lot of different starters. You don't have to run the Warrior Engine, but I'm still going to. But it's going to be a lot different. I'm not going to run. I'm not going to play Malicious. I'm not going to play Hornet Drones. I'm not going to play. I'm only going to play 1 Dolphin, and I'm only going to play 2 of these.
Okay.
There's different starters now when Nightmare comes out, and then the ratios will actually change a bit. But even when Nightmare comes out, I might just wait off and just throw in a Nightmare into this build and just take out the Aqua Dolphin.
Okay.
But other than that, the deck's fairly solid. If you open up different, the main reason why I play the Malicious, because if you open up different, or if you open up like Armageddonite, you can just send Malicious or whatever. And
Right.
sometimes I bait out the Ash with this, because I'll go summon and then I'll ditch whatever other dark monster I have, and I've had that happen twice today. So that's actually does happen, and there's a lot of ways to bait out the hand traps you don't want. And if you open up Godly. There's not that many bricks. The bricks are just ending on like the old Long Gearsu Bomber board, and that's a bad hand.
Okay.
So now the deck is just 10 times better. And that's the profile, guys.
Okay. If any of you guys have any suggestions, comment down below. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever. Thanks for watching. I'm out.